Good morning and welcome to Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings right here at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Anniston, Alabama, right off Quintard Avenue. This is Thursday, February 29th, a bonus day. So welcome. I am joined by Ed Pyle, the general manager here at Greenway CDJR. Good morning, Ed.
Good morning, Courtney.
So you have an extra day of the month.
We need it.
You need it. You're going to make it count.
Yeah, we need it.
I need you to come in and do some car shopping on this bonus day, this last day of the month.
Yeah, it's definitely helpful. I mean, that's for sure. I mean, it's not been a bad month, but you know, we've had some challenging weather and things of that nature. I mean, unfortunately.
Sure.
But you know, the last couple days, 70, 75, 78 degrees, and then here we are today. 30 degrees outside.
Warm.
Yeah, that's right.
But hey, it's a good time to take a test drive because your sales professional will bring the car up to the VIP spot and have those heated seats and that heater going.
Yeah, and we still have some opportunity for today. So I mean, there's still some openings, and I mean, being in the middle of the week, you know, that's kind of a bonus for people who want to come in today and take advantage of the last day of the month.
Yeah, so come on in. If you are contemplating looking for a vehicle, you can come on in right here and we will be happy to assist you with that. Lots of vehicles on the lot, new and pre-owned. And if you don't see something on the lot that you want, then Ed can go find it for you.
Yeah,
chances are pretty high that you can locate a vehicle of their choice.
Well, you know, again, I know we talk about this every morning, but 40 different places. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity out there for us to go through some of the inventory and take advantage of, you know, being such a large corporation, you know, that we're able to do that.
Yes, wonderful. Now there's two specials that are being run in the month of February. Number one is tires.
Yep.
If you are looking to add tires to your vehicle, then buy 4, get a free alignment on that. And then also your check engine light. If your check engine light is on, come in for 50% off of the diagnostics on that engine because we want to make sure that you are out there safe and your car is ready for whatever trip you have planned for spring break or just commuting to and from work. We want to get you there safely. And
just make sure, because sometimes they don't know back there, that you know, if you do bring that in or you do come in for the tires, you know, to make sure that you say that, you know, you heard it, heard us tell you, and you know, they'll honor that back there, or they'll get me, and we'll just make sure that we take care of it for you. I mean, sometimes, you know, they're not familiar with some of the stuff that I just
show.
Well,
I
don't just throw things out there. So I mean, it's yeah, I mean, sometimes the communication level might not be as strong, or they may forget, but you know, there's no problem with that. I mean, they'll come and get me, and we'll figure it out for them, and we'll take advantage of the opportunity.
Awesome. Again,
we've also talked about the 0%. That's still back there. The 0% for 6 months. You can get done financing, so that way, if you have any issues with your vehicle and you may not have that, you know, spare money sitting in the bank, or you may want to just keep your spare money in the bank. I mean, so that way, in case something happens down the road, you never know. You can't borrow money anywhere else 0% right now. So I mean, that's a big thing, and you know, you can feel free to you know, get whatever work that you want to get done. Again, spring break, all that stuff coming up. I know my family's going to go down and see my niece in Fort Myers for spring break. So I mean, that's
you don't get to go,
8 hour.
Do you?
No, I don't. But that's okay. They'll probably be happier without me. So,
no.
But you know, but that's an 8-hour drive. You know, so I mean, you know, you don't want to be in a car with. I wouldn't want them in a car with tires that are you know, questionable, or if there's any issues with the vehicle and things. You want to make sure that everything checks out, so that way you don't have any interruptions on your trip down there. I mean,
you get
4 hours into it and you break down. What happens? Well, it'd take me 4 hours still to get there to, you know, to kind of help out, and I don't know how to fix anything. I don't work back there in the shop, so I just go sit with them.
You know who to call.
Well, yeah, I do know who to call.
And that's important.
But the most important thing, I mean, is just make sure that you take care of it, and you get, you know, things prepared before you go, and you know, it is a little bit more of an expense, but again, there's options that you can take to make that work for you. So
wonderful. Now, also, you suggested a KIP special. If anyone comes in looking for a vehicle and they mention this show, Ride and Shine, we're calling it the KIP special. Remind us what that is. Do you remember?
Yeah, you'll get $200 off your, you know, just automatically off the vehicle. So you don't even have to negotiate that.
So just come in
my
and
sales
let us know you
managers
heard
would
it
love
here.
to hear that. They'd love to get the money off. So I mean,
Yeah,
that's
they
even better.
would.
So take care of the customer. But yeah, I mean, that way, you know, it kind of gives us an idea that there are people that are, you know, taking advantage of us and watching us and making sure that, you know, we know that we're bringing good information to them.
Yeah, and this has been such a fun show. We were talking this morning about how long we have had Ride and Shine going, and we are over a month now.
Yeah.
So
I think it was, what, 5 weeks? Is that right?
yeah, and we've had some really great guests
We
on.
have.
We've gotten to meet a lot of people in the community. We have a guest on today, and we're going to get to learn about a STEM program, which I think is really cool. So I'm looking forward to visiting with Jerome.
Yeah.
And seeing all the little robots that he brought here, and how our children learn, because
Get
it's
them
so
to come over here
important.
and
Yeah.
teach us some stuff, right?
I know, I'm so excited. So it's been really fun to have our guests, and every Wednesday, like yesterday, we have Chef Dave
Got to eat.
and Susan.
Yeah.
We get to eat on Wednesdays. I am very happy about that. Yesterday's meal was absolutely delicious. The recipe should be up on our Facebook page. Also, make sure to visit Oven Odyssey. You can follow them on Facebook. They also have a website. So that's going to be awesome. And then we have our car show. I know we've been talking about this for a month now, and it is finally time.
It's
It is
here.
approaching.
It's been a long time. I'm sure
Saturday.
there's people that are like, darn, when's that thing be over with?
know,
But no,
come
I mean,
on.
it's the reason why we keep bringing it up, and I mean, in my eyes, is because of what it stands for, and it's not just to bring, you know, everybody together just to look at cars and things. There's actually a cause,
Yeah.
you know, and the cause is a very, very deep one for a lot of us that have any kind of connection with the military or just appreciation for what the military brings or what they give you. And like I said, I don't want to go off on that again, but I mean,
That's okay.
that Wounded Warrior Project is, I mean, I don't think that you could, you know, give back to the guys as much as they gave us,
Sure.
but at least appreciation. And I mean, the support, the people who call on a daily basis, the people who call Kip, the people who I know you've talked to, I mean, you feel the excitement for that and the understanding of what it's about. So I mean, that's I guess what's so neat about it.
It is. It's going to be such a fun day, and we're going to honor our veterans, and we are going to celebrate community, and we are going to have a lot of fun. I know a lot of these guys and gals that enter their vehicles in the car show put a lot of work into
Oh,
it.
yeah,
And they're very
and a lot of
proud
money,
of
too.
them, and a
Yes.
lot of money,
Yes.
a lot of time, money, focus,
And
so
they're proud.
Yeah,
They are very proud.
So they're going to show
Yeah.
off their vehicles, and I'm looking forward to it. And we have a fun band.
Yeah, there you go.
The Steel Broke Band. So, they're going to be here. We're going to be here. And then food. Yesterday, Kip sent me a picture of, he was at the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes.
You know, and he was really
They're gonna
all
go in
smiles.
with Texas
Texas
Roadhouse. So I
Roadhouse.
mean, there's gonna be
Ooh,
there's gonna be
some
a lot
food.
of food. Yeah.
Wings and potato wedges.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes. Who doesn't like wings, right?
You know, that's my husband's favorite food. He says if he could eat
Oh, really?
one thing. I know. I'm like, wings, really? But yeah, he says, yeah, I guess you can change the flavors.
Yeah,
We
you
played
can.
that, you know, if you could have one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? And he went chicken wings. So.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, so yeah, so we're going to have great food here, prizes. We have prizes, and of course, prizes for the winners, and also just door prizes. I know we have those CMP park passes.
Right.
That's really cool.
And that's another thing that we've had such, I mean, people just wanting, begging us to be part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's another thing that's outstanding. I mean, obviously, you know, it's being done here, but the more the merrier. I mean, the more that, you know, the more excitement that they can bring to this thing. I mean, I truly don't know how many people are going to be here. You
I know,
I mean,
it's gonna be so
kind of, we're kind of
fun.
winging it, you know. And the gentleman who's going to be here tomorrow, I don't remember his name, and shame on me for not. I mean, he was kind of quick, but he was telling us about the Hummer they're going to bring, a Deuce they're going to bring. So they're going to put them out there. He's going to bring them by tomorrow. So I mean, there's going to be some military stuff. Yeah, I mean that's you know, and like he said, he's part of the chamber. I mean, just anything that he can do to be part of in this is great. And he'll be here tomorrow, I know, with Kip. So that's going to be kind of exciting. He'll be talking about some of the equipment and things of that they're going to bring. So.
Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to it. And then we're going to have the Richard Petty car.
Oh yeah.
So for those race car enthusiasts, the Richard Petty car will be here, and so that's going to be really fun.
And then the dirt track's getting ready to start up, you know. So I mean that's going to be really neat too. I mean the dirt track over there, we actually have our name on a car. So our logo and everything on one of the local guys come in and said that, you know, hey, you know, would you be interested in that? And you know, we teamed up with him, and so I don't know how often. I haven't gotten a schedule, but they'll be running over there on that dirt track, and he'll have our logo on the car. So I mean, that's pretty cool.
I want to go watch that.
Yeah, that
I
is.
think we can get some passes for
I
that.
think we can.
Maybe
but
I could do an
yeah,
interview or something.
We got to send
with the
Kip over
driver.
there. That's what we got to do.
Why Kip?
Because
No,
Kip knows everybody.
Kip's awesome. We love Kip.
Well, Kip will get us the free tickets.
There
I'm not
you
talking
go.
about that. You can go do the interview, but Kip, we got to send Kip to get the. Yeah, he'll get us into the door. So
we're ready to see Kip when he walks in with
it's
those
late again.
fresh. Maybe he's just waiting on the Dunkin' Donuts.
That may be
you
what
know,
it is.
he wants to bring us the hot ones and make sure we have the blueberry donut.
Well, I know
that is the favorite.
I know that's what Casey's up there waiting
we fight
for.
over the blueberry donut.
Yeah, that's right.
We were getting a whole dozen blueberry, but I don't know if that's happening anymore.
Oh, they still bring them.
Oh, I haven't seen them. I guess by the time we get off air, the donuts are gone.
They've already snapped.
You had 10 donuts. Casey's over there saying he had 10 donuts. Way off.
So you can tell how good they are.
Yeah, they're delicious. And then Joe Bell Coffee, so we're going to thank them. Well, anything else this morning you want to let our viewers know before we go to check in with the weather? I'm really hopeful that the weather, it looks like in the morning it's going to be a little rainy. Again, let's leave it to Lacey to tell us what's happening here in a moment. We're going to check in with weather, but
she's probably going to tell us it's going to change. Because that's what Kip keeps telling us too. It's not going to rain. And everybody here said the same thing.
We are all very optimistic.
Yes, they are.
You know, if it does rain, it's going to rain early, and the show doesn't start till 10.
Right.
And we will be just fine. I really feel like everything is going to be all right.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, the excitement. I'm ready.
I know, I'm ready to.
Yeah,
what are we going to talk about next week after the car show's over?
We might have to take a week off.
No, we'll plan something else.
That's
There's plenty of stuff to talk about.
Well, Kip's got, pickleball, ping pong, all that kind of stuff he's trying to get me to do.
Table tennis.
Oh, I'm sorry, table tennis. I apologize.
Tennis.
Yes, I misspoke.
I called it, I think I called it ping pong immediately. It's table tennis. So, and I learned the difference. They do.
Sure.
When Mitch, the young man who was that was one of the table tennis guys, he was such an impressive young man, and he does STEM. I'll have to ask Jerome if he knows Mitch when Jerome gets on here with us, but he does a lot of stuff with the STEM program. Do you know what that is?
I don't.
Science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Am I right? Oh, I did it. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's way over me.
Well, stick around. You might learn something.
Oh, you don't want me up here for that. That's for sure. The mathematics part, now I could do that, but the rest of it,
no.
I'm out.
I look forward to hearing from that because I've struggled with those things. I don't know, right brain, left brain, but I'm whatever side likes English and literature and words.
I don't know which my brain is. I don't like any of it.
Our business brain.
Yeah, that's right. Talking to people.
Well, you have to know all the things like here, and you do have to be good in math because finance is your background.
That's always been a strong suit, math. I mean, I've always enjoyed that, but that was about it.
If I didn't have the ability to memorize, I couldn't have done math.
If I could just do math in school, I'd have been good. Yeah, I wouldn't have to do nothing else.
You could do my math. I'll do your English and your history.
Math and PE.
Oh, yeah. Well, you could do those. But no, we do. I want to bring one of those table tennis and set it right here.
It would be neat to see.
And watch, because we've been hearing so much about it.
Right.
And so I think it'd be a lot of fun to
Yeah,
watch.
I do too. I think that would really be something that would be interesting to see.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, Thursday we got the bonus day again. You want to invite everyone to come out and take a look at what you have on the lot and to meet your team. Come in, meet the team, sign up for the Bird Dog Club, which is the referral program where you can put extra cash in your pocket. And again, see what's in your community because we're here to support you. So I think now we should go and check in with our local weather with Lacey Clontz. So we'll be right back. You're watching Ride and Shine, Cruising Mornings at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Good morning, everybody. We've got a chilly couple of days ahead. Today, it is only getting up to 56 degrees, and we will have no chance of rain. But tomorrow, it is getting up to 55 degrees with an 80% chance of rain. Now, on Saturday, it will warm up just a little bit. The high will be 68 degrees, and we will see a 30% chance of showers. I'm Lacey Clontz with your TV24 weather.
Hey, everyone. I am here with Ed Pyle, General Manager manager at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Ed, why should someone stop by here when they are looking to make a car purchase?
To give us the opportunity to show you the new management team here at Greenway, and also give you the opportunity to meet some of the sales associates that we have. Experience maybe something with the service department. Also, we have a large parts department. We have a lot of different things here at Greenway that we can offer. Come see us today at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
I'm Shirley Millwood, and I'm running to be Calhoun County's next Republican probate judge. As a Christian, conservative mother, protecting Calhoun County values matters to me. As the only attorney in this race with more than a decade of experience practicing law in probate courts, I am the only candidate with the experience to serve from day one. When you're a judge making decisions that impact people's lives, that experience matters. I'm Shirley Millwood, and I'm asking for your vote on March 5th.
Parents, I have something that'll teach your child how to follow directions and finish what they start. I'm talking about STEM. That's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Now we're having a free STEM extravaganza on Saturday, April 20th at the City Meeting Center in Anniston. Registration is free at academics.com. It's going to be STEM-tastic.
At Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
I'm Lacey Klontz with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 Second News Update. Alabama State Senator Arthur Orr from Decatur is looking to have a bill passed in Alabama that would target, end quote, a class of driver's licenses issued by another state exclusively to undocumented immigrants who are unable to prove lawful presence in the United States. Orr got the idea for this from a provision in Florida's omnibus illegal immigration bill. SB 108 would, end quote, invalidate any driver license of a non-resident driving a motor vehicle in this state, issued in another state, if the license is of any class of licenses issued exclusively to undocumented immigrants unable to prove lawful presence in the United States. Piedmont Police Chief Nathan Johnson announced a major drug arrest that was made on February 21st. The suspect, Preston Eugene Keller, was stopped by the Piedmont Police as he failed to stop at a stop sign, accelerated at a high rate of speed, and was riding the shoulder of the road per the Calhoun Journal. It was during this traffic stop that investigators seized 66 grams of methamphetamine, marijuana, drug paraphernalia, a 9mm gun, and over $2,000. And in sports, the 2024 Calhoun County Baseball Tournament gets underway at Choccolocco Park tomorrow beginning at 4:30. Weaver will take on Saxe, JCA will play Anniston, and Ohatchee will play Fate, all at 4:30. Pleasant Valley will play winner of Weaver Saxe, Donahoe plays winner of JCA, Anniston and White Plains takes on Welborn, all at 6:30. So get out to Choccolocco Park and see the best student athletes in Calhoun County. Semifinals and finals will be broadcast live on TV24 starting Monday. Tune in to WEAC TV24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Klontz.
Welcome back to Ride and Shine, Cruising Mornings at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, right here on Quintard Avenue in Anniston, Alabama. We're happy to have you back on this Thursday morning, February the 29th. We're calling it a bonus day. And as a bonus, we have Jerome McQueen in the house with us. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's been really fun getting to know you, and I feel like I'm asking you all the questions that I want to ask you on camera.
That's okay.
So, well, I might be asking you some of the same things again.
That's fine.
So you've got all these cool robots here, but before we get into this, I want you to tell us a little bit about what you do.
About what I do. So I am an environmental engineer. I did my undergrad as a civil engineer, and I got my master's in environmental engineering. And a lot of people don't know, I was a NASA graduate fellow.
Oh.
So NASA sent me to school to get my environmental engineering degree, and I also did research at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Cleveland, Ohio.
Wow.
So I had a chance to get in the wind tunnels, the jet engines, and what I actually did was develop an air pollution control technology for the jet engine test cells.
Wow.
So a lot of people don't know, before they put a jet on a Delta plane or a United plane, they send it to NASA to have it tested. So I worked in that test cell. But along the way, I was like, more kids need to know about the things that I'm doing, because there's so much opportunity out there. And we call this thing STEM, or the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And I'm very proud that you got that right.
Thank you.
Very proud you got that right. Because I'm on a crusade to make sure that everybody know about STEM. And people will say, I don't deal with STEM, I don't deal with STEM. But STEM is the fabric of your life. The fact that you breathe in oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide is an example of science. The fact that we're on this TV broadcast is an example of technology. The roads that you rode on was engineered by a civil engineer. And the fact that you spend money every day is an example of mathematics.
There you go.
So it's all in the fabric of our lives. And there's so much opportunity for our kids to be out there. There are over 2 million STEM jobs that go unfulfilled because we do not have all the wherewithal, the opportunities, and all the people to fulfill those. So there's so much out there that can be done, or getting our children prepared to go after those high-paying jobs. Do you know the average STEM job with average experience is approaching $100,000?
Really?
Yes.
And there's that many jobs that
There's
get
that many jobs on it. You hear about all, I hear about all the layoffs and all that, but if you know how to problem solve, and you can think for yourself and finish what you start, there's a job out there for you.
That's awesome. And you have so much passion about this when
Yes,
you talk.
yes.
You can just feel it. Like, I'm excited.
Yes,
I'm like, where
yes.
do I start? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. That's an incredible amount of jobs
Yes.
that are unfulfilled.
Yes.
And so that's why you have decided to go on a mission to
Yes, I'm on a
recruit
mission.
from the youth.
That's right.
And show them how they can make a wonderful life for
I
themselves.
work for the pre-K all the way up.
Wow.
Yes.
How do you find the time? Because you said you're a department man, or
Yeah,
is that what you call it?
I'm an environmental director with
Director.
McWayne, and I oversee 12 manufacturing plants in U.S. and Canada.
Wow.
My plants make the fire hydrant. So if you go out and see a fire hydrant, it says Kennedy valve, emanates valve from right here, or Tyler Union make the water main fittings that you don't see, but our water, all the infrastructure, our water go through to make sure you have water at your home. That's what our manufacturing plants do.
Wow.
And I'll make sure that all the environmental compliance is straight with that. Finding the time, it's just something that you got to do. I think this is a God-given passion, and anytime God gives you vision, He gives you provision.
Yeah.
So you just have to find the time. Yes, I'm up all night, on weekends, all that, but got to do it. And I've been mentoring for over 20 years.
Oh, wow.
But in the STEM, I'm doing about 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
And when you see the kids that I mentor, they all studying engineering, they graduate in engineering, they start making more money than I do, I know I've done my job.
That's wonderful. wonderful. Well, we were talking a little bit about, I said something about right brain, left brain, but you said in engineering and in STEM, you really need to utilize both sides
Got to
of your
have
brain.
both. Got to have both, because you can come up with all these ideas. You can know all the calculus. You can know all the engineering. But if you can't put it down on paper and you can't communicate it to someone else, it's lost with you. So you have to develop both sides. Well, like I said, my mom had me writing essays. And then when I got into school, when I developed my passion for engineering and math, it was the perfect marriage. And so I'm able to think of, and then I'm able to put it down on paper so we can get the masses of that. So everyone can understand.
So your mom, was she in education?
Yes,
She
yes.
was?
My mom
Okay,
had
she was an
taught for over
educator.
40 years. And so there's a story in kindergarten, that's where I developed my passion for comedy.
Oh, okay. Are you a
Right.
comedian?
I'm a
Joe?
comedian too.
Oh, we'll have to get you on to do some stand-up.
And so I'm in class cracking jokes as a kindergarten. And the teacher called my mom, because I'm from a small town and everybody know everybody. So the teacher called my mom, he does nothing but crack jokes and all that. And she gets on me and I'm like, it's your fault. You taught me how to do everything in kindergarten when I was 3 years old.
Oh, wow.
So I had to jump on it. And that's what I want to impart on parents, to get our kids exposed as early as possible on everything, on all academics. And to keep early and often, make sure the academics is in front of them, because that turns into money later on.
Absolutely. Early childhood development is so important, and working with your children, reading with them.
Yes,
and
yes.
Is there any
Yeah.
activities that you can suggest to parents that they could do in their home at an early age before the kids go to preschool?
Yes,
Or?
the reading, or working with how to form the letters, form the sounds, articulation, communication. All that is so important.
Are there any kind of like workbooks or workshops or any kind of like things that parents can get? Like I know like with, there's a program that I work with our United Way over in Etowah County, and it's an early childhood education, and there's a calendar that we send out. And I wonder if all of the communities have something like that. Like it's really cool because you can show, like today is Thursday, February 29th.
Right.
The color is orange.
Right.
And the shape is triangle.
That's
so
right.
go around your house and
find all
find
the
those
things with triangle. That's a good
so
idea.
seek things like that out, like born learning trails. There's those around the community. Things like that. Is there anything else like that?
You know, you could find anything to make a lesson out of.
Yeah.
You know, anything around the house. You know, you ask questions. This is the biggest thing I want to know. Ask them, keep asking them questions. You know, what do you do with that? Because they're going to ask you questions.
Yes,
You
they
better
do.
have answers. So you push it back on there and the answers, to ask those questions, whatnot. And what we want to do is keep their mind moving. Keep them all exploring, finding new ways and new things to learn about. That's what STEM is about.
Yes.
Exploring, learning more. And the good thing about STEM is making mistakes is a good thing. Do you know that, remember the Formula 409? You know why they call it Formula 409, the household cleaner?
No, I don't.
It took them 409 times to perfect that formula to go up.
Huh.
You know, WD-40. It was the 40th formulation of WD. WD stands for water displacement. And it took them 40 times to it. So how many of us would have quit after the third time? I would.
And sometimes people do, but right now we do have to take a quick break though.
Okay.
So stick with me because I want to hear I have so many more questions and then I want to hear about these robots. So stay with me. We're going to thank Joe Bell Coffee and Dunkin' Donuts, and we will be right back. You're watching Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Good morning, everybody. We've got a chilly couple of days ahead. Today, it is only getting up to 56 degrees and we will have no chance of rain. But tomorrow, it is getting up to 55 degrees with an 80% chance of rain. Now, on Saturday, it will warm up just a little bit. The high will be 68 degrees and we will see a 30% chance of showers. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather.
Hey everyone, I am here with Ed Pyle, General Manager at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Ed, why should someone stop by here when they are looking to make a car purchase?
To give us the opportunity to show you the new management team here at Greenway, and also give you the opportunity to meet some of the sales associates that we have, experience maybe something with the service department. Also, we have a large parts department. We have a lot of different things here at Greenway that we can offer. Come see us today at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Hey everybody, this is Roper & Son Septic Service. I'm Ashley Roper, this is my dad Dwight Roper, and this is Mr. Phil Wiggins. And we're licensed and insured for pumping and for installing. If you can't use, you can. Let Ashley Roper be your septic tank man. Y'all have a blessed day.
Hi, Jake, Regional Vice President of LSI Staffing. LSI Staffing is a privately owned and family-operated business that was established in 1986. We specialize in commercial, light industrial staffing, warehouse, manufacturing, production, and assembly. If you're a company in the area looking for a new staffing partner, we'd love to talk to you. If you're an employee looking for a great job that offers benefits day one and competitive pay, come see us. Once again, you can find us at www.lsistaffing.com.
I'm Lacey Klontz with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 Second News Update. Alabama State Senator Arthur Orr from Decatur is looking to have a bill passed in Alabama that would target, in quote, a class of driver's licenses issued by another state exclusively to undocumented immigrants who are unable to prove lawful presence in the United States. Orr got the idea for this from a provision in Florida's omnibus illegal immigration bill. SB 108 would, in quote, invalidate any driver license of a non-resident driving a motor vehicle in this state, issued in another state, if the license is of any class of licenses issued exclusively to undocumented immigrants unable to prove lawful presence in the United States. Piedmont Police Chief Nathan Johnson announced a major drug arrest that was made on February 21st. The suspect, Preston Eugene Keller, was stopped by the Piedmont Police as he failed to stop at a stop sign, accelerated at a high rate of speed, and was riding the shoulder of the road per the Calhoun Journal. It was during this traffic stop that investigators seized 66 grams of methamphetamine, marijuana, drug paraphernalia, a 9mm gun, and over $2,000. And in sports, the 2024 Calhoun County Baseball Tournament gets underway at Choccolocco Park tomorrow beginning at 4:30. Weaver will take on Saxe, JCA will play Anniston, and Ohatchee will play Fate, all at 4:30. Pleasant Valley will play winner of Weaver Saxe, Donahoe plays winner of JCA, Anniston and White Plains takes on Welborn, all at 6:30. So get out to Choccolocco Park and see the best student athletes in Calhoun County. Semifinals and finals will be broadcast live on TV24 starting Monday. Tune in to WEAC TV24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Klontz.
Thank you, Lacey. Welcome back. You're watching Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram right here on Quinshart Avenue in Anniston, Alabama. I am still joined by Jerome McQueen. We're talking all things STEM program.
That's right.
And there's just so much to talk about. During our break, we were talking about how there might be a misconception that STEM programs are only for males.
Right.
It's in fact open to males and females, and
It's right.
both can thrive.
Yes. Science, technology, engineering, mathematics is open to everyone, especially the women. Because the women think on a different level. I have to admit.
Not many men will.
Right. Have to admit. But when you merge the way that women think with engineering, you know, they were, I don't know if you remember the movie Hidden Figures.
Oh, yes.
Those 3 women got the Apollo mission.
I have chills thinking
that's
about
right.
that. It's so,
That's
such
right.
a great movie.
Right. And I actually met Katherine Johnson before she passed away. It was a highlight of my day. Wow. And the way they think, you know, they call them computers. So we wanted to make sure that the mission was straight. They ran it by the computer to make sure all those calculations, all those meticulous calculations, all the velocity, the escape velocities, and all that for a successful mission. You had to send the astronaut out, and you got to bring them back to Earth.
Yes, you do. And that's details,
That
like
is
the
very
most
detailed.
minute detail.
That's right, and that's what women strive on, the details. You know how y'all run the house.
Oh yeah, it's very detailed. It's funny you say like, oh, the house is clean. My husband will say, oh, that is clean, and I'm looking at it. I'm
That's
like,
right. No, there's a
crumbs.
cup over there.
There's crumbs right here. He's like, this is not clean, but it is.
So those same skills can be transferred to engineering and STEM, and that we can change the world. So a lot of little girls thrive in this. I teach another course I call STEM Business, where they design their own device, and then I tell them about entrepreneurship. And so I first ask them, what's your problem? And then let's design something to solve that problem, and then we go. So this little girl, 7th grade, she said, I said, what's your problem? She said, when I get to my locker, my hands are full and I can't open up my locker. I can't get the combination. I said, so what's your solution design? She said, I'm going to create a face recognition locker system.
Wow.
Where it scans my face and it opens only for me.
Did she do it?
That's $1 million idea. That's
It
$1 million
really is.
idea.
Yeah, because everyone has that same problem.
Everyone
I
has a
mean,
problem.
if you have books and
That's
you have a
right.
locker,
That's right. So I taught them, where can you sell that? To every school system in the nation, in the world.
wow.
And so that's what you get in STEM. That's what you get. You get ideas that transform the world.
Yes.
I'm reminded of the story of Lonnie Johnson from Mobile, Alabama. He's the inventor of the Super Soaker.
The Super Soaker.
That's
I
right.
know that. Okay.
That's right. And Super Soakers is approaching $1 billion in sales. It's the highest retail toy in American history. Wow. Invented by a guy from Mobile, Alabama. He lives in Atlanta now. He went and got his bachelor's and master's degree in engineering from Tuskegee University.
Yeah, oh, just right here.
Right here. Wow. That's what I want the kids to know, that STEM is right under their fingertips and they can transform the world. They can start bringing generational wealth to their families. They can even start taking care of their parents.
Yes.
You get it?
Hey, and it all kind of.
It all comes right.
Yeah, I mean, isn't
It's
that
a big
kinda,
old loop.
Yeah, isn't that one of the reasons why we have kids, so they can take
Yeah,
care
that's
of
right.
us?
That's right. That's what. so you fulfill your destiny in STEM.
It's amazing. I'm so interested in this. I want to come in and sit in as an observer in one of your classes.
We
I
would
think
love to have
I'm going
you.
to be wanting to get in and build stuff and
We
make
would
stuff
love to
too,
have you.
And create.
That's right.
You know? And so
Right.
you have some creations here, Jerome.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about these.
Yes. So what we have here, and we'll go into talking about the event that we're having on Saturday, April 20th.
Okay.
So these are some of the STEM kits that your child sign up to come out for Saturday, April 20th, they can build. Now the first one I have over here is this airplane.
Ooh.
And it rolls. And so I like to teach them velocity with this. So I could teach a 3rd grader velocity, and velocity is a 12th grade physics problem. So velocity is one of the equations we have in physics we call kinematic equations. And so I could teach a 3rd grader, because it's distance over time. I get to say, let's time how long your airplane takes to go 20 feet. In 20 feet, over 10 seconds, your airplane is going 2 feet per second. That's how I can get them involved, whatnot. This one right here is a bubble maker. I would have brought the bubble, but it is messy. Aerate the bubbles or whatnot.
Save this for the classroom.
Right. So this is called the magic lamp.
Magic
Right.
lamp.
So the magic lamp is a microcosm of our electrical grid. And so we have the batteries here that represent the power plant that produces power. We have the transmission lines, and then we have the house that's in, we have the light that's in your house. So I tell them all the engineering that's involved. We got to have a mechanical engineer at the power plant for the turbines. We need an electrical engineer to transform the power to your home on the electrical grid. And then what about when the hurricane come through and knock down the power line? We need an electrical linesman to come pick that line back up so we can restore power back in our home. So this lamp right there, I introduced 3 careers that you can have. Wow. In the electrical linesman, you can go to a 15-week course with a high school diploma and probably make about $60,000.
Really?
But with overtime with hurricanes,
Sure.
we can go to 80, could be $100,000 in a year's time.
Sure.
All that. Yes.
And you just get them excited about it.
Yes.
And start them early.
So this last one right here,
I think
we
he's
call
my
that the
favorite.
awkward robot.
Oh no, the awkward robot lost his eye.
And so I like to teach them.
He's so cute.
Life can be a little awkward,
Yeah.
but you keep on going.
Oh, I love that, Jerome. Isn't that true? Even if you lose
Even if you
pieces.
lose your eye.
He is so cute, the awkward robot.
That's right.
Start him back up again. I want him to come back to me. Look at that. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I know this just like, it makes him so excited.
Yes.
Now this stem, oh, go ahead.
So all these come in a little box. And they have all the little pieces in there, and I teach them how to put it together. And just like life, we're trying to make everything work by putting all the pieces together.
That's right.
And when they open up the box, they don't see how it will come about. But after we finish, they're so proud of themselves that they made something that works.
Yeah.
And it starts to feed, and it starts to grow within themselves. And it's like, what else can I do?
Yeah.
If I can do this, I can do something else. And if you keep that going, you'll have a chemist, a doctor, anybody, engineer,
endless.
mathematician.
And we need that.
And we need it. We got
We
to
need
have
that.
it.
It's our future.
It is.
And we need to make sure that they're encouraged.
It is.
And that
It
is, I
is.
think that's a key word right there is encourage.
Encourage.
Not a lot of kids get that encouragement.
Right.
Just because we
Right.
forget it or we lose time
Right.
or we don't think about it or
That's
we're
right.
we're busy trying to encourage
That's right.
ourselves to go and
Right.
do what we have to do to make,
Right.
and sometimes, and it takes people like you and the things that you're doing, Jerome, to make sure that
So
this youth is
sometimes they'll
encouraged.
open up the box and they get halfway through and they're, I can't do this. I can't do
Can't,
that.
never could.
That's right. And so I sit them down and say, yes, you can. How about we just do this right here? And you see how that works? It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And then they see they can.
They see they can.
And it's so easy to just be like, no, I can't,
Right.
or
Right.
let me just go back and get on my iPad, or it's that immediate gratification that we have
Exactly.
right now. And I know I love technology, and I appreciate that we can, at any time see whatever we want to, or
Right.
But it's also really important to like focus on things like this, like
Yes.
the tangible,
Yes.
like items that we
Yes.
can actually like build and
Right,
create
right.
and make.
And so these kids right here, they slow down their mind because they're being overstimulated with all the iPad,
the
everything. Being overstimulated. And it gives us a chance to slow down their mind. And then when you slow down your mind, you can start creating something. There are kids that I give this and they get spare parts. They come away with 3 engines on this.
Oh.
Yes.
Cool. Well, hey, I want to talk a little bit more about this, the STEM
extravaganza
on the 20th, but we're going to talk about that when we got to go to a quick break.
Okay.
And when we get right back, we're going to talk about this STEM
Extravaganza.
extravaganza on April 20th. That's
right.
awesome. All right, we'll be right back. Stay tuned. You're watching Ride and Shine, Cruising Mornings at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Cool.
But tomorrow it is getting up to 55 degrees with an 80% chance of rain. Now on Saturday it will warm up just a little bit. The high will be 68 degrees and we will see a 30% chance of showers. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather.
Hey everyone, I am here with Ed Pyle, General Manager at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Ed, why should someone stop by here when they are looking to make a car purchase?
To give us the opportunity to show you the new management team here at Greenway, and also give you the opportunity to meet some of the sales associates that we have, experience maybe something with the service department. Also, we have a large parts department. We have a lot of different things here at Greenway that we can offer. Come see us today at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
I'm Shirley Millwood, and I'm running to be Calhoun County's next Republican probate judge. As a Christian, conservative mother, protecting Calhoun County values matters to me. As the only attorney in this race with more than a decade of experience practicing law in probate court, I am the only candidate with the experience to serve from day one. When you're a judge making decisions that impact people's lives, that experience matters. I'm Shirley Millwood, and I'm asking for your vote on March 5th.
Parents, I have something that'll teach your child how to follow directions and finish what they start. I'm talking about STEM. That's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Now we're having a free STEM extravaganza on Saturday, April 20th at the City Meeting Center in Anniston. Registration is free at academics.com. It's going to be STEM-tastic.
I'm Lacey Klontz with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 Second News Update. Alabama State Senator Arthur Orr from Decatur is looking to have a bill passed in Alabama that would target, in quote, a class of driver's licenses issued by another state exclusively to undocumented immigrants who are unable to prove lawful presence in the United States. Orr got the idea for this from a provision in Florida's omnibus illegal immigration bill. SB 108 would, in quote, invalidate any driver license of a non-resident driving a motor vehicle in this state, issued in another state, if the license is of any class of licenses issued exclusively to undocumented immigrants unable to prove lawful presence in the United States. Piedmont Police Chief Nathan Johnson announced a major drug arrest that was made on February 21st. The suspect, Preston Eugene Keller, was stopped by the Piedmont Police as he failed to stop at a stop sign, accelerated at a high rate of speed, and was riding the shoulder of the road per the Calhoun Journal. It was during this traffic stop that investigators seized 66 grams of methamphetamine, marijuana, drug paraphernalia, a 9mm gun, and over $2,000. And in sports, the 2024 Calhoun County Baseball Tournament gets underway at Choccolocco Park tomorrow beginning at 4:30. Weaver will take on Saxe, JCA will play Anniston, and Ohatchee will play Fate, all at 4:30. Pleasant Valley will play winner of Weaver Saxe, Donahoe plays winner of JCA, Anniston and White Plains takes on Welborn, all at 6:30. So get out to Choccolocco Park and see the best student athletes in Calhoun County. Semifinals and finals will be broadcast live on TV24 starting Monday. Tune in to WEAC TV24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Klontz.
Welcome back to Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram right here in Anniston. Jerome McQueen and I are talking about the STEM extravaganza, and that's happening on April the 20th. Tell us some more.
Saturday, April 20th at the City Meeting Center starting at 1 o'clock. Like I said, we will have these and more STEM kits for your child to be able to assemble. I like to say it's going to be STEM-tastic.
STEM-tastic. I love it.
STEM-tabulous.
You were just such a motivator. I mean, I'm motivated. I want to go through STEM now. I'm thinking of ideas. And that's
right.
So that's in Oxford? Is that where the location is?
The
or in
City
Anniston?
Meeting Center in Anniston.
Anniston.
Yes.
Okay, yes, right here in Anniston.
Yeah, so we already have almost 100 kids already registered, and it's well on its way to be one of the largest Saturday STEM events in the state of Alabama. If we can get you all signed up and register. It is free because partners right here, Tyler Union and M&H Valve, understands how important it is to get our kids started in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics early as possible.
Yes.
So it is free to everyone.
Are there ages?
Pre-K, if you can, if the child can walk, we will have him to walk on in the STEM.
And it's free.
It is free.
Wow,
it's free.
what an incredible event.
Because everyone understands that we have to get our kids in the STEM so we can have the next generation of the workforce, so we can create things here in America.
Because you never know that there could be that kid that walks in that comes up with the next billion-dollar idea or something that changes our world.
Changes the world. The next astronaut, the next doctor.
Yes.
The thing that cures cancer, all that.
Could be right there. You could be registering them.
That's right.
For that STEM, and that can just catapult them to their next.
I don't know if you know, the former Surgeon General came from right here from Anniston.
I did not know
yes,
that.
She did.
How cool is that? Wow.
Yes.
So how long is the day? So it starts at noon?
It starts at 1 o'clock.
At 1 o'clock.
And it'll go to 6, but you don't have to be there all day long. We want your children to come in and put together a couple of kits. We're going to give them a certificate of completion after they finish the kit. And we want them to take a picture so we can send to our corporate and send to everybody that we're making a difference here in Anniston with our kids.
I love that. Now, how can they register?
They can register. Go to my website, academics.com. And the word is the STEM in the middle of the word academics is ACASTEMICS.com. And there's a link there. You can, it'll take you to actually the City of Anniston website, and you can register. Like I said, cost is no cost to you all. You register there. I'll get the email that you're registered, and I'll add you to the list, and we'll welcome you on Saturday. We'll have fun. We're going to have fun.
I tell you, just even hanging out with Jerome just this morning, I know they're going to have fun.
I recorded a STEM song that we're going to teach them.
Oh, fun.
Yes.
Are you going to sing it for us?
It's a little, I could go, what's my favorite word? STEM. What's my favorite word? STEM.
I love it. I want to be there. I'll be singing along.
We would love to have you. We would love to have you.
And it's important to register so you know how many kids to provide.
How many so we know what's coming, and we can provide. We got volunteers from M&H Valve that's going to be there to help us with the crowds and everything. Alabama Public Television said they want to come.
Wonderful.
And so we may have a person from KIV STEM Council from the state that may be showing by. Like I said, this the biggest Saturday STEM event in the state of Alabama right here in Anniston.
Let's make it happen, y'all. Let's make it happen. Let's get our youth involved in creating a positive change in our world. Because that's what it takes. It starts young, and starts with people like you who are motivating and who bring that excitement about STEM.
That's right.
You know, because not everybody gets excited when they think about science.
That's right.
You know, and it is exciting.
That's right. You think it's boring, but it's the fabric of our life.
It is.
That's right.
Everything around us is because of those things.
You can't live without it.
No, you can't. And you get to make some fun little creations. I like little lampy here. Oh, look at that. It's got a little light in
That's right.
inside,
it changes
of course.
color.
And party, lamp likes to party.
That's right. So I had a little girl to put that together, and she was like, I'm going to give it to my little sister, and she can have it as a nightlight.
Oh, how sweet.
Yes.
And how cool is that to say, sister, I made this for you.
That's right.
Like, that's so special.
That's right. As I said, the biggest thing I want to happen when they get in their parents' car and say, look, Mommy, look what I made.
Yeah. Oh, I love it so much.
Right.
This is so fun. And we'll actually get to see how the bubble maker works on Saturday.
That's right.
So well, that's fun.
right.
So from 1 to 6 on Saturday, make sure you go to Acastemics.
Acastemics.
That is very clever. I love that. Acastemics.com and register so Jerome and his team can make sure that they have the appropriate amount of kits, and so everyone has something that they can work on and build and create and get excited about.
That's right. Get excited about their future.
Yes.
And get excited about America's future. Because when we make their future bright, America's future is bright.
Exactly, and it takes that. It takes everyone coming together, and it takes communities to build on their communities and to come together and say, we are going to do this.
Right.
We're going to make this brighter and better,
That's
and we're
right.
going to make our community the absolute best place to live.
That's right.
Because we deserve that.
That's
we
right.
all deserve that. Every person does.
That's right.
And so this is just so incredible. Again, I'm very interested. I want to come be part of the STEM.
Come on
Can
by.
adults do it too?
Yes, they can do it too.
It's never too late.
Never too late.
I love to make stuff, and I would love to see the enjoyment that's happening with those kids and stuff. So, well, it's hard to believe we could sit here and talk all day.
Talk all night long.
I know, but we have to say goodbye here in a moment. So is there anything else that you would like to say to our viewers?
Just go to acastemics.com, sign your child up to create generational wealth, to create their future, so that we have those jobs fulfilled, that we can, transform America.
Yeah, when you say there's not any jobs out there, that's not true. There are.
Sorry.
We just have to have people who are prepared to get those
Exactly.
jobs.
And this is where the training starts.
Yeah, start young.
That's
so,
right.
So the
That's right.
STEM extravaganza on
Extravaganza.
April 20th. Go register.
It's going to be
free.
STEM nominal.
STEM-tastic. Who loves STEM? Oh, this is just so much fun. I love it. So make sure to sign up, register today, and get your kid a part of that. It's free.
Yes.
It's an activity for them to get excited about.
Yep.
And then they get to bring home something really cool and say, hey, look, I made this.
That's right.
I
That's
made
right.
this. So, well, awesome. Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
visiting
having me.
with me today.
Thank you. Thank you for taking your time with me.
Yeah, and maybe on this Saturday, if you don't have anything, I know you stay so busy, so I'm not going to say if you don't have anything going on.
right.
But we would love for you to come to the car show. Maybe you could meet some people
Yeah,
here, bring
yeah.
some flyers, maybe
Okay.
have a little setup here where you can talk to people about
Okay.
getting involved with that
Okay.
STEM.
Thank you.
With that STEM day, yeah, we would love to have you, and that's
Thank
going to be
you.
a really fun day. And even with vehicles, you've got to have this if you're going to.
Yeah, I want to look at a Wagoneer.
Okay. Oh, they're so nice. I love them. I get to
Wagoneer.
look at it every day. Oh, Ed says yes, yes. No, those are so nice. So we're going to show Jerome a Wagoneer when we get off here. We'll have to
That's
take a
right.
picture of you in one. So make sure to register for that. We also have that information on our Facebook page. So if you visit WEAC TV24, we have a link to that STEM extravaganza there and a way for you to register to get your kids involved. So we want to wish everyone a very wonderful day, and we will see you back here tomorrow, which is Friday. Although the dealership guys, they have one more day, so we're gonna have a great weekend here. We're looking forward to it. So make sure to check out that information. And again, thank you so much for tuning in to Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings right here at Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, a Greenway store in Anniston, Alabama. We are on Quintard Avenue. Come by and say hey to us. Thanks again, Jerome. Wishing you
you.
all a great day. Oh, this is so cool.
Cool.
So we're still on the camera, but they can't hear us.
Oh.